So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the March 16th, 2022 regular meeting of the Historic District Commission. For those that don't know me, my name is Regan Miner, and I'm the chairman for tonight only. And I passed the reins tonight, but this will be my last meeting as chairman. So just for everyone's notification, this meeting is being recorded. Are you holding something up, Richard? I can't see you. I still can't see it, Richard. If you just type it in the chat, Richard. I can't. Richard, can you type into the chat? I can't see it. I'm sorry. So this meeting is being recorded. And then if you are not speaking, just please have yourself on mute to prevent any background noise. Our meeting tonight will be broken up into two sections. So our first section will be the public hearing, and then we will have the regular meeting after that. The public hearing is the opportunity for the applicants to present their application and for commission members to ask the applicants questions. Once the public hearing closes, the regular meeting will then begin. And the regular meeting is where the commission discusses and votes on applications. Applicants are welcome to stay and listen, but please note you're not permitted to speak or provide more information about your application at that time. It's not required that applicants stay during the regular meeting. You're certainly welcome to. You could duck out after the public meeting, whatever you want to do. All applicants will receive written notification regarding the commission's decision by the next business day, so probably tomorrow. So thank you all for listening to my spiel. Any questions before we move forward here?
It says Richard's on mute, I think, is from the chat. So if
Yeah, I
he
saw
has
that
to
pop
vote,
up.
if he has to vote, will he vote by thumbs, thumb up and thumb down?
You could do that, Richard. I wish I could help you with your audio. I don't know how to fix that. I know, technology. What are you going to do? But it's good to see you. I'm happy to see you at least. Okay, so let me just pull up my agenda here and we will open the public hearing at 5:34 p.m. And first on the agenda is COA 485, which is 51 East Town Street. Is there anyone currently on Zoom present to discuss this application? So I'll just ask again, is there anyone here on Zoom ready to discuss this application? And third time, is there anyone here to discuss COA 485 51 East Town? Hearing none, I will move on then to COA 486 370 Washington Street. And I believe we do have an applicant here. So John, thank you so much for being here and I'll let you take it away.
Okay. Had the house repainted recently, and so I'm trying to clean up some of the front of it and take care of some long-standing weather issues. The Marvin windows that were installed originally when the house was built 30-odd years ago had vinyl jam liners. Those over time have become brittle. And now when you go to dismount the window, the jam liner splits and shreds the wood on the sash, which of course, you know, not something I want. So I just squeaked in. Marvin has discontinued that product line, and I squeaked in and got some vinyl jam liners that I'm going to replace the originals with. Using the existing tubes, balance tubes. The one difference is originally the house was a lighter shade and the builder put white jam liners that always looked kind of out of place. I'm going to be putting beige, which will go with the darker house. So that's the first part of the work. Second part is to replace the original storm door, which in the 30-odd years has gotten pretty beat up, and more significantly, I can't get the plastic parts that hold the window and the screen in. And I've got to babysit for my granddaughter, and I don't want that window falling in on her, so I've got to replace the door with something that holds the glass more securely. And the Anderson 4000 series does that. It's a full view door. I'm gonna have it black because the sashes and stuff we're painting them black, and with a traditional curvy handle as opposed to the more modern straight handle. And that's the extent of what I'd like to do.
Great, thank you. I appreciate it. Do any members of the commission have any questions for John? And Richard, you can always type something into chat if you're still struggling with being muted.
So this is Tim Dowan. The beige jam liners, that's the only thing that's going to be replaced. It's the same windows, just replacing the jam liners.
Correct. The windows are in really good shape. Years ago, the original sashes were true divided lights, but they were really wide mullions, or whatever you call the separators. And because statistically, when you've got 6 panes of what's it called when the windows are multi-pane, or not gas filled, but they're, in any event, they cracked and they leaked and they were all fogged up. So years ago, I replaced those with a not a true divided light, but it's a more appropriate width of the mullion and stuff. So those sashes are in great shape, and I just need to replace the part that holds them in the window frame.
And from the picture, I think we see the white peeking out in some of the bottom.
Yeah, it's always annoyed me, but
yeah,
I never wanted to paint it, because if you paint it, the windows don't go down and up as easily. It's not like, you know, the old wood ones where you might have gotten away with that, staining them or something, and it just the drag on the window is too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Great, thank you. Any further questions for John from any members of the commission?
I'll continue, I guess.
Okay, go ahead, Tim.
Full view, I don't see if Richard is typing or not, but again, the door handle is similar to, it's hard to zoom in, I guess, on the picture you have, but it would be similar to what exists right now. It's not a...
Yes, except for instead of being an oil rub bronze, it's going to be black.
Correct. So it's a black full view, and then the handle will be black also.
Yep.
Okay.
But the curved, I don't know what you call it, but it's a pleasant filigree kind of, and filigree is probably not the right term either, but there's a swoop to it as opposed to the more modern one, which is kind of a dart, straight, a wedge kind of look.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Impossible to find.
Sounds good. And Richard, I see you're off mute. Did you try talking? I don't think I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I hear you. Yay.
Yay!
Got you. Excellent.
I had to change the USB port for some stupid reason.
Well, there we go. We hear you loud and clear, Richard. That's great.
Okay.
So anyone have any further questions for John? All right, hearing none. John, you're welcome to hang out with us if you'd like, but you're also willing, you're very much able and willing to hop off and go have dinner at this point if you'd like to. So whatever works for you, you're welcome to stick around or hop off.
Thank you very much. I'll hang loose. Bye.
Sounds good. Thank you. Bye, John. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to close the public hearing at 5:41 p.m. and open up the regular meeting. And the first item on our regular meeting agenda is actions on COAs. So the first COA we have is COA 485 51 East Town Street. And I would entertain a motion to accept the application as submitted, since we didn't have a applicant present, as submitted.
I'll make that motion.
Thank you, Tim.
Okay.
Richard, second. Thank you. You beat me to it. So any discussion?
So it wasn't discussed, obviously not presented. It was just submitted. The big thing I took away from that was it says like for like. What is it? Is it the picture? I gotta bring that back up. It is, what is it? I can't tell if that window opens or not. It's the 8-pane window by the side of the door, right?
Yeah, the little one.
Yeah, the little one by the door, yeah.
And I can't tell, I'm trying to think if that's not their front door. It's gotta be a back door, or can we actually tell where? I know they circle, it's the Fluharty Brown house, recessed, 500 feet back there, whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure where, if this is around the corner, if you kept on going through their driveway, if this is the door that you'd actually be seeing.
Yeah, the only thing in the description, it says it's replacing one window at the first floor entryway. So I don't know where exactly on the house that's located.
So in that first picture, does it explain exactly where on the one that has a red circle around it? Then there's a outline of the house. I can't tell if it's identifying that entrance somewhere.
I don't think it is.
Okay.
I think, so what I'm thinking, Tim, but I'm not positive, is that this might be like a side door, because I'm trying to look at their front door and it looks a little different, the picture that they've provided, and it looks a little different from their front door.
Definitely not the front door. I've
Yeah.
been through the front door, so so I'm thinking that this is around the back side, which would be, I don't know if you're going up on, what would it be, Mediterranean?
Yeah, Mediterranean, yeah.
That you'd be looking down possibly at that, but still probably blocked by their garage or their shed. But again, my biggest takeaway as I was reading that was replacing like with like, no structural changes. So.
Yeah, I agree.
I noticed that too.
Also, I guess it's
Yeah,
just
good. I
one
thought the window
window.
looked good too. They did?
Yeah,
Yeah, it sounds like just one window.
one window.
Yeah.
One expensive window.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we didn't
Okay.
specify the paint color of the window, if they were going to paint it the same color of the house. We don't necessarily.
I would assume so if they're doing like for like.
But I don't know that additional detail. Yeah, I would assume so too. Okay, so any further discussion on this application then? None, I'm gonna do the roll call for
Well,
abstain.
it does,
And I
it
just,
does, wait a minute.
go ahead,
It does
Nancy, go
say
ahead.
painted white. You're mentioning what color would it be? It says it's going to be painted white.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you, Nancy. That's a great clarification. Perfect. Okay, thank you. So any further discussion then? All right, hearing none, I'm going to just do the roll call. Always get mad that I pick on him last. I'll pick on Tim first.
Off mute, and I say yay. I, whatever is it? I.
Mhm.
Yay? You're
Whatever you
frozen,
wanna say.
Regan.
Richard, I'll go with you next. Oh, can you hear me?
Yep. Now I can.
Can you
He's
hear
on
me?
mute. No, he isn't. Richard. You're on.
I'm okay, sorry.
Okay, I heard Tim saying aye. How about Richard? You next. Yeah, you're good, Richard. Thank you.
But you are having trouble with your video.
That's the case for the Hartford area from 2012, the record for the 18th of March.
You guys hear me Still? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you. I
Now.
can hear you now.
All right, I'll keep off video. For some reason, the video is being weird. So as long as you guys can hear me, that's all I care about.
Okay.
Mhm.
As our next storm system moves in, this
Okay, Richard. So did you?
You were roll calling.
Yes, Richard, go ahead.
Say
I
aye.
said aye.
Great, thank you.
Yeah.
Go
showers and
see you next.
Robotics.
Can you guys hear me?
No, now you can.
We can now. It's going in and out with a tinny voice, and we get a notice that it's low bandwidth from the city of Norwich. So I don't know if it means everyone go on mute or something. It's
No, it's probably just me.
Uh,
Anyway, aye.
Thank you.
I,
And thank you. And Jake, how about you next?
Aye.
Thank you. And Regan, I also vote aye as well. So thank you all. The motion passes unanimously. Sorry for sounding partial if you can hear me now, but can everyone still hear me okay?
No, it's in and out.
That's so weird. I'm not getting
We're not hearing anything now.
back on my end. So I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear me now?
yes.
yeah,
Yep.
Okay. All right. I don't know what's going
Not now.
So
Not now.
let's try. Um,
Regan, is there a call-in phone number? Maybe you could call into it.
as the master, I don't know. Well, she has to hold the Zoom channel open.
she's gonna says she's gonna try to come in from the chat anyway. She'll try calling in. If it wasn't so hard to mute or double mute sometimes, I know typically I have issues with some of the meetings, WebEx or Zoom, where we tell everyone stay on mute unless you're talking. Sometimes that same tinny voice comes through.
I'm a jinx.
Nah.
Well, I'm waiting for her. Jake, are you now a new temporary member? I mean, the alternate member?
I am. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
Hello. Hello.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So this is Regan here on the 917 number. So I'm still up here on Zoom so I can see everybody, but you guys can hear me with the phone, right?
Yes.
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 Okay. Whew, that was so weird, everybody. I'm sorry about that. That's never happened before. In the 2 years we've been doing this.
Right. Mhm.
Okay. So let me get myself organized again here. So sorry about all that. Okay. So the next COA we have on our agenda is COA 486 370 Washington Street. And I would entertain a motion to approve the application as submitted and presented. Did you guys hear me?
Yep.
I did. I was waiting
Okay.
for someone else to, so I didn't hog the motions.
That's okay. Is there a motion?
Motion to accept.
Thank you, Richard. Is there a second?
Second.
Thanks, Jake. I appreciate it.
Second,
Any discussion?
Um,
Right, hearing none, I'll do the roll call vote. And Tim, I'll start with you again.
And I was gonna, you jumped in a little bit quick, but I was gonna say in pointing out that it was a safety hazard also. So I just want to make sure that was noted on
Great,
top of this, but an aye.
Great. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate it. Richard, I'll have you go next.
say aye.
Aye.
Great. Thank you. Jake?
Aye.
Awesome. Thank you. Greg?
Aye,
And last but certainly not least, Nancy.
Nancy.
Aye.
And I also vote in favor of the application. So the application passes unanimously. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. So the next thing on our agenda is approval of minutes from the Wednesday, February 16th, 2022 regular meeting. Is there a motion to accept the minutes as submitted?
I move we accept the minutes as submitted.
Great. Thank you, Nancy. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Thank you. Was that Tim? I think that was Tim.
That was
Jake.
Tim.
Oh,
Great,
Tim.
thanks.
Well,
Go ahead. Sorry, my internet is now definitely being slow. So now I'm hearing you guys fine on my phone, but not seeing who's talking on my screen as quickly.
I think Greg may have beat me to it, so give Greg that one.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you, Greg.
Thank you.
Any discussion on the minutes? Okay, hearing none, I'll do the roll call vote, and I will start here with Nancy this time to switch things up. And Nancy, I'll start with you then.
Aye.
Thank you. Greg?
Go on. Yeah, you. There are two Gregs.
No, just you tonight.
Oh, okay. Aye.
Thanks. Jake?
Aye.
Richard?
Aye.
Tim?
I'm an aye.
And I also vote aye. Thank you, Catherine, as always, for providing us with the minutes. We appreciate you very much. So the only thing I want to mention under Chairman's report is that you guys may be noticing a new face here on the Zoom screen. So I'd like to introduce everybody to Jake Stahl, who is our brand new applicant, and we're so excited to have him here. So Jake, thank you for joining our commission, and we're thrilled to have you.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Because I think Jake doesn't know everybody, can we just go around and just introduce ourselves super quick? If that's cool with everybody, we'll just take a minute to do that, because I don't know if Jake knows everybody or not. So I figured this would be a good time to do that. So if you guys would be willing to introduce yourselves, that'd be super.
So
Well,
start
I'm
next to
Greg.
Jake. Okay.
Go ahead, Nancy. Go ahead.
Nancy O'Neill. I'm an attorney in Norwich, and I've been on the commission for many years. Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, Nancy.
Nice to meet you, Jake.
Richard Geidebeck. been on the board for a while. That's about it. I just retired and live up on the Canterbury Turnpike.
Nice to meet you, Richard. Thank you.
I'm Greg Farlow. I again retired. I'm affiliated with the Leffingwell Museum, and I'm kind of recent to the board, but got a feel for what's going on around here in town.
Very nice to meet you as well. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And Tim Dowen, your neighbor across the street, likes to shovel snow, and been on the board for a little bit here, but I don't know anything around town, so I rely, I guess, on Greg or the other ones here. So at any rate, welcome aboard.
Well, thank you, Tim, very much.
And we have one more person on the board, on the commission here named Greg Johnson, but he's not able to join us tonight. And normally we have to specify which Greg is which. So tonight we only have one Greg with us.
Fair enough.
Right.
And Jake, you know me, so I'm so thrilled to have you. So
Thank
welcome.
you.
Great.
But just so everybody knows as a background, I live over on Washington, and I am the head of training and development for a startup company. So I live real close by, and thank you all for the warm welcome.
Which house in Washington?
417, it's the big gray one, the Felix Huntington house.
Okay. Yeah. Nice house.
Thank you. We love it here.
It is certainly a beauty.
Nice.
Well, thank you guys so much. And we're cruising here on our agenda. So the next item we have is under new business, which is voting on new officers. And at this point, we're going to vote on making Tim our new chairman. He has very graciously agreed to step up and take over the role of chairman for me. So the other thing I just want to add before we do that is that the city of Norwich is working on a new database for the building department. So it's really going to be helpful for us, because what's going to happen is the commission is going to get COAs sent directly to us via a portal from the building department. And we will have the option of just doing everything digitally, where we can accept, deny, hold applications right on the city's portal, which is really great. And so Tim and I'll chat with you, Tim, about that, because the city sent me the link to set it up for the commission.
Mhm.
And I think it's going to be really helpful. So I'm excited about it. So I just wanted to mention that. As that's something that's coming.
Yeah. Would that mean
that?
COAs would come through the building department?
It means that, yeah, so basically the building department has a brand new database where all permits and applications will go through that, including COAs. So it's going to be great. I'm excited
So
about it.
our links will then link over to this new portal, I would assume. And then I don't know what that means for if we're able to round them all up and send them out for everyone, or if everyone has to go to the portal to see them. But at any rate, we'll talk.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is figure it out as well, Tim, and we could always do a little tutorial with the city. So you and I will connect and make it work. But I think it's going to be super helpful to moving forward. So anyway,
Yeah,
I just wanted
agree.
to mention that before I forgot.
Yep.
So great. So I'll connect with you about that, Tim. So at this point, I would entertain a motion to name Tim Dowen as the new chairman of the Historic District Commission.
I don't know what's in it for us.
There'll be a white envelope, a little white envelope, in the next paycheck, a little bit extra.
A little extra work.
Extra.
Funny.
Let me see. You made the motion, right?
Nobody
I did
made the
make
motion.
motion.
I'll
Okay.
make the
I
motion
asked
that
the
Tim
motion.
Dowden be appointed, chairman of the commission.
It's a great committee. I'll second that. Unless
Thank
there's
you, Nancy.
discussion.
Thank you, Greg. Is there any discussion about the motion? I'll just say thank you, Tim, for taking over for me, and I appreciate your willingness to do so. So thank you.
Do we have to vote on it?
Need to congratulate you, Regan, for your work over the years and your love of this city.
For sure.
Thank you.
I was going to
Thank you.
say,
I appreciate that.
definitely a heartfelt thank you. Yeah, for all the hard work that you've put in and the dedication. So again, thank you very much.
Thank you, guys. I
Thank you,
appreciate
Regan. We're
that.
going to miss you a lot. You've done a great job.
Thank you. Well, I'm leaving you in super capable hands and with final new design guidelines. So we're good.
Yeah, the
Right.
guidelines are nice. You'll still be on the committee, right?
Yeah, I'll
Regan?
still stick around for a little while.
All right, good. Hold our hands.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, guys. So any further discussion? So hearing none, I will do the roll call vote for the last time, and I'll start with you, Nancy.
Aye.
Greg,
Aye.
Jake,
Aye.
Richard,
Aye.
Tim,
Nay.
Don't blame
All
me.
right, I'm going to say aye.
there you go. And I also say aye. So thank you all. The motion passes unanimously. And Tim, I'll pass you the reins. So take over from here.
Thank you
Time
very
to close
much.
the meeting.
And again, thank you for, again, all the work and dedication. And it's certainly you leave us in a good place here. And I just hope I can fill your shoes. Don't know what size you wear, but they are figuratively very large shoes to fill. So thank you.
Well, thank you, Tim. You can't fit into my small shoes, though. I'll be honest with you. But I appreciate it.
All right. So with that position filled, I believe that would leave a position for the vice chair. And I'm going to entertain a nomination here for vice chair. Do we have any nominations?
No.
I don't know if I can do this. I know we had kind of had a little,
Richard. Richard would like to do it.
No,
Richard.
at this point in time, my health is not up to it.
That wasn't fair of me. I'm sorry.
So Nancy, I was wondering if you would consider taking the vice chair role.
I'd actually rather not. And I think that Reagan already asked me to take the role of secretary. So I think I'm supposed to be in that spot as a backup to Catherine. But I'm too busy in the practice to take on much of anything, kind of hanging on by a string here for time. So I don't think I would be willing to do that, Tim, but thank you.
As a salesman point here, as vice, I think I was vice to Regan, and I let her do all the work here. So it really wasn't that taxing on my part. And I know you have a lot of background, a lot of history here with this. So I would, I'm hoping you would reconsider here. I'm obviously, if you feel you're too stretched out, I could understand here. But
We could also think about it for next meeting too, if people want to think about it a little bit more. We can. always bring
Yeah, I'd
it up
like
at
to
the
think
next
about
meeting.
it.
all right.
Yeah. Tim,
So
if give us a little bit of time. I would be interested, except for I'm spending most of my time at doctors right now.
Understood.
Yeah.
Understood. So, so I'll leave everyone with the thought that maybe next meeting we will discuss the vice chair and the secretary role. I think those are the two positions that we would have to fill. Could it be filled by alternates or any of the positions, or how is that, Regan, work? It has to be one of the, what do we have, 5 members?
Yeah, so like, if, I think we may only just need the vice chairman role. If Nancy's still happy to be secretary to back up Catherine, then, you know, just have people think about if they want to be vice chairman or not.
Yeah. All right.
Does that work for you, Nancy? Is that okay?
Yes, yeah. What about Greg? I know in his absence, maybe we could nominate him.
I will touch base with him.
I don't want to be
And,
vice president.
Okay,
I-
fair enough.
I'll touch base with him and we'll get back and we'll put this on the agenda for, we'll table it for the April meeting. So, all right.
Yeah.
Good plan.
That's
Kick the
good.
can.
All right. So I think in the agenda that leaves, oh, well, is there any other new business anyone would like to bring up? Because I don't believe there's any on the agenda right now.
Right.
I'm looking at it.
No,
All right. Hearing none. Next meeting date,
Is
April 20th, 5:30. We'll still be in a video meeting on that. So I was going to say before we stopped here, whatever, I'm away. And I know that there's letters and emails, well, that have to go out to the building department. I know Catherine, as secretary, is taking the minutes and the voting record, and she passes that on. But Regan, I would ask for one last help, I think, which would be, I don't know if it physically has to go out, which I would not be able to do, or an email of our to the building department and to the COA applicants.
Yeah, Tim, that's fine. I can do it this for this these 2 COAs. I'm happy to do that. That's fine.
Now you send it out through the HDC email?
Yes. Yep. That's
And
what I
then-
do. Absolutely.
And then I know from points of contact from the building department, I'm looking here, hold on one second. So that would go then to someone in the building, Dan Coley or Christian Case maybe, or is that going to the, I'll tell you
that would
what,
mostly go to the 2. Well, you and I talked, Tim. I'll show you everything when you get back.
There you
How
go.
about-
sounds good. All right, I just want to make sure because I know we try to get out to people that maybe still be hanging on or whatever, that they know that they're going to hear from us in the next day, even if I'm out of town here. So, all right.
Yeah, I'll
thank you.
take care of it for this time, and then you and I will meet when you get home, and I'll go over everything with you. So we'll make
Perfect.
sure you get the process, and that
If-
we know
yeah,
what
if
we're doing
that-
here.
And if you CC me or whatever, my account, when you send it out to the other addresses, that would be helpful, just so I see that.
Absolutely.
All right.
Perfect.
And now I
do
will
that.
enter, if there's no new business, then I will entertain a motion to close the meeting.
I'll move to adjourn.
I've got Nancy is moving to adjourn. Do I have a second? I see Richard's hand up. So I will call 6:11, the close of the meeting. And we'll look forward to seeing everyone 20th April. where
Well, we
I
have to
hopefully-
vote on it, Tim.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, holy moly, you're right. So I will
Otherwise,
go
we're
and
open
ask-
forever.
Yes, so Nancy, vote.
Aye.
Richard,
Aye.
Regan,
Aye.
Jake,
Aye.
and Greg.
Aye.
It sounds unanimous. I look forward to seeing everyone April 20th.
Thank
Good.
you.
Thank you all. Have a
Thank
good
you.
evening.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye
Good
now.
night, guys.
Bye.
Thank you, Regan.
Thanks, guys.